Did I ever risk your lives like this?
Hello everyone, Moran McKay here, and welcome to a little introduction to Elder Scrolls Online. I got an invite to the beta weekend this weekend, so I took it. And they gave us permission to record gameplay and post videos, so I will be doing just that.
Rana has no idea what
I really wasn't down with the beta. I mean, I haven't been following
like this?
Elder Scrolls really closely. Elder Scrolls Online really closely. Because I didn't want to ruin it for myself. And I kind of wanted it to be a surprise, but it don't look well. After watching some of the videos that Angry Joe put out and ShoddyCast, I kind of wanted to like just come in the game and try it out and see which class I would want to play, where I would want to start. So I've made two classes and started in two different places. I definitely do not want to be part of the Altmerry Dominion, so don't expect to see any footage from that side. So I made a Nord and I've made a Breton. And I'm on my Nord now, and we're here in the island of, where's this at? Blackrock. And you can see it looks very Skyrimish. Little background for those of you who don't know. I'm sure anybody that's been paying attention does know, but this game takes place, it's a prequel. It takes place during the Oblivion invasion, where Molag Bal tries to invade from his plane of Oblivion, Cold Harbor, and that's where you start your tutorial dungeon. You're a prisoner in Cold Harbor, and you have to escape from there. And then you're plopped on an island for some reason. I have no idea why. Like, each one you're plopped on an island instead of going to the mainland first, and you have to finish quests on these islands before you go to the mainland. I'm not sure why they did that. I've already recognized several of the voices. Some big name actors were at the very start, including John Cleese and Michael something or other. I can't remember his last name off the top of my head. It's the guy who played Dumbledore and Harry Potter, the latest Harry Potter movies. And then there's this guy.
Oh there, feeling better?
Is it cold? Isn't it a little cold to go without a shirt?
What, this? It's good Skyrim weather. Not even squalling. Come back in the dead of winter. Cold enough to freeze the hairs in your nose.
Well, any of you know from Skyrim know that that's Roloff's voice right there, so... So, I'm on my Nord Templar. And so I wanted to try out, like, my Nord Templar, which is sword and shield guy, with some healing powers, and my Breton is a mage. Conjurer. I forgot what. I think it's sorcerer is the exact class, but I wanted to try them both out and see which one I liked more. I think probably in the end I'm probably going to be a Breton Templar, more than likely. I don't know, I'm torn between, they're both beautiful, like both I mean Skyrim and where is it, High Rock, they're both look really well done. And this game is quite good for a for an MMO. It's not quite as good as Skyrim, of course, but it just couldn't get that kind of detail with an MMO. But it looks, as you can see, it looks really good, and you better have a decent computer. Because I tell you, when it first started me, it started me on medium settings, and everything looked like crap. So, and this is, I've got it set on high now. So, alright, so let's do some combat. As you can see, I'm in first person mode. You can play in third person, but it's kind of awkward. So, another thing that's a little awkward is, like, you'll notice, like, there's no collisions whatsoever. Like, watch. Here's a skeleton. I can go right through him. And, yeah, it's kind of awkward when you're fighting in first person and there's no collisions on whatsoever. It's really disorienting at first. You do kind of get used to it after a while. But I really hope that they fix that and make it so there are collisions later on in the game. Or with at launch, that would be nice. I have stamina here. Oh, I got him. And I hope they fix it so, like, these starter mobs only drop like 1 gold each. That's it's not much gold. But as you can see, it's really, really beautiful. And there's these things. I'm not sure what these are even used for. I'm sure it's some kind of crafting thing. But I'm not going to go too far. I don't want to ruin too much of the game for myself. Oh. Don't want to ruin too much of the game for myself, and that's one reason I wasn't interested in beta in the first place, is I didn't want to spoil too much of the game. So I'm just kind of getting a feel for, oh, that's awesome. Feel for these characters, and so I have a bad habit of in MMOs. I'll start with what I think I want, and then I go down the road, and it isn't quite what I thought it was going to be. So I go back and start over again, and it wastes a bunch of time. So this time I thought I'd save myself some trouble. That. Huh. Okay, well, enough of this. I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'll log on to my Breton mage and do a little bit of him and show you a little bit of Stros M'Kai. Alright, so here I am on my Breton Sorcerer. It is Sorcerer as a class. Summon my Clan Fear. And take a little stroll around Stros M'Kai. As you can see, this looks Khajiit. Khajiit in origin.
Thirsty traveler?
Not right now. Voice acting is really well done. Everything looks... I don't know. Fans of Elder Scrolls might be a little disappointed with it because of some of the beginning mechanics, like the islands. I don't know. But fans of MMOs are going to be pleased by it, I think. And fans of both will love this game. I haven't really seen anything that I would gripe about. as of course, you know, I didn't notice the there's no issue with the collisions here, because, well, you're not dealing with collisions because most of the things are dead before they get to you. Either that, or they or you're backpedaling like that. Either that, or they're fighting your summons. Oops. I don't know, some areas seem a little, like, I don't know, sparsely populated with mobs. That's going to be an issue for farming. Hopefully they'll, or maybe it's just because there's so many people on trying to play. Right now there's not very many people because I'm recording this at like 3 in the morning, but there was a ton of people on earlier. And a few people from the channel came and joined me here on the server. That was kind of cool. Thank you everyone who did that. Just want to kind of show you guys this dwarven ruin here. It looks just almost exactly like it would in Skyrim. Now, I've been playing the Breton longer, so he's a bit more evolved. This thing right here started off as a little imp-looking creature, and I evolved him into this Clannfear through experience. The Elder Scrolls fans will recognize the experience system. It's very much like any other Elder Scrolls in the past. You level up by doing and not by so many points and this or that, or just experience points in general. And I like it. I really like it. Of course, what's there not to like? I've liked that in every Elder Scrolls game for the most part. So, I kind of wanted to just come on, give you guys my impressions of Elder Scrolls Online. I will be getting it at launch. So, and I plan, me and a couple friends from STO, Star Trek Online, will be forming a little bit of a guild. I don't know how that's going to work out, or if later on we'll just end up joining a bigger guild. You never know. You probably won't see very many videos of this on the channel once it's out, because obviously there are no mods, and my channel is really about mod reviews for the most part. I might do like walkthroughs of dungeons and stuff when I get better at the game, kind of like those ones I did for Star Trek Online, but that'll be it. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say about Elder Scrolls Online. Just kind of my thoughts. My thoughts on the whole thing. I know I didn't go into a lot of detail, but I didn't get really far into the game, so there's not a lot of detail to be had. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you later.